Hey! Hey! Open up! Open up!
Cornwell, what are you doing, Moishe?
Foot's a Capora, piece of junk. Never mind. We'll cut this shit down.
Sprich deine Gebete, Arschloch.
Burn in hell!
Da!
Da! Ah!
Wait! Don't kill him.
You're gonna beg for mercy? After this?
We can make a deal. We have some of your people, we can exchange them.
Our people? What the hell are you talking about?
We caught some of them yesterday, trying to get to Liechtenstein, just like you.
No, I'm after Liechtenstein because I need to talk to him. I'm not his enemy. But if you know where he is, you better take me to him. Right now.
I have my orders. I'm not supposed to let anyone near him. Especially not someone who just beat my 2 best men. I'm not a fool.
Right. I'll go unarmed. If that'll convince you.
I'll trust you. But in return, you have to trust me. You can't see where we're going.
All right. But no tricks.
Those are the rules.
Wait, who is that somewhere?
We will soon find out. Let us in.
Wenches or the neighbor's daughter, any dirt you can dig up. Off you go! Oh, who have you brought now, Sam?
I'm not entirely sure. But he says he knows you, and absolutely insisted he had to talk to you.
Ah. Of course. Henry. Lord Capon of Perkstein's page. We met on my visit to Rattay. He's all right.
Lord Capon's escort. And bodyguard.
Quite. Quite. Oh, but tell me, what brings you here?
Well, that's quite a long story, sir.
I've got plenty of time, and actually I enjoy long stories. You know why? Because they demand a lot of wine. Please, take a seat, and tell me everything.
If I'm not mistaken, Jobst sent you to von Berkhoff with a message. How did that go?
Not well. As we were approaching Trotsky, we were attacked by bandits. They killed all our men.
What?
We only got away by a hair's breadth. And we lost everything, including the message. We ended up in rags, like beggars. They wouldn't let us into the castle. After that, we tried to get by as best we could.
Good God. I need a drink now. But did you manage to deliver the message in the end?
Yes, but it was touch and go.
I like exciting stories.
Well, you'll love this one then. Apart from being ambushed and almost killed, Capon ended up on the gallows for poaching.
A nobleman? On the gallows for poaching?
It was a mistake, of course. He really did have a noose round his neck, though. But it all worked out in the end.
Good gracious. But tell me, who ambushed you?
Well, that's interesting as well. Istvan Toth and some others.
What? That sneaky rat from Talmberg? He's still alive?
Not anymore.
You? Well done. Let's drink to that.
Death to the enemy.
What happened next?
Von Bergov was attacked around the same time by the same men, so we thought we were on the same side as him. And we wanted to help him catch the bandits as a goodwill gesture.
Why didn't he catch them himself?
He tried. We found out for him that the bandits were holed up at Nabokov. When he sent his soldiers to their lair, we went with them. We wanted to be there and get Istvan.
And that's where you killed him?
No. We were nearly killed ourselves. Again.
By Istvan?
No, he wasn't there. The bandits were led by a fella who fucked us right up, and von Bergov's entire force, too. He lured us into a trap and slaughtered everyone. Me and Capon were the only survivors.
It sounds like your guardian angel never gets a moment's...
Yeah, there was some luck in it. But it was more that...
Wait, Zhishka? He's the one who almost killed you.
You know him?
Of course I do. Zhishka is in the service of Prokop of Luxembourg, King Wenceslas's cousin.
Aye, we found that out as well.
And what the hell was Istvan Toth doing with him?
It turned out he was spying for von Bergov. But he didn't do a great job, fortunately. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
I am starting to get confused.
That makes two of us.
You're not holding back us. After Zhishka took us prisoner, it finally became clear we were on the same side, and Istvan had to flee.
So when did you kill that bastard?
Not till some time later. Just when we thought we were out of the woods and Istvan was gone, he appeared outside the walls of Nabokov again, with von Bergov and Markvart von Aulitz. Von Aulitz was on his way to Kuttenberg with reinforcements for Sigismund. And with the Finger of God.
With the what?
A bombard.
Good lord!
Have you ever seen one? I hadn't, until they used it against us.
I've heard about the bombard. An infernal weapon.
We didn't have a chance. They blew the They took us to Trotsky and tortured us. But with the help of a woman who works with Zhishka...
Zhishka.
Thank God. While we were making our escape, I crossed paths with Toth. And finally...
Dull moment with you, I see. To happy endings, then. And where is Lord Capon? Or should I call...
Well, the most fitting thing to call him would be hostage.
A host?
That's right. Von Bergov took him with him.
Your original plan went badly.
You can say that again.
For my part, I'm forced into hiding, as you've probably noticed. If only I knew what Jobst would say.
I know exactly what he'd say.
You do?
I spoke to Jobst just after we arrived at Suchdal. He expressly forbade me to look for you, or try...
That damned...
Aye. He said you can look after yourself. And as a nobleman, Capon has no...
Ah,
I must admit, I see his point. He has plans. He wants to take advantage of the truce while it lasts. And he doesn't want to provoke Sigismund into starting warring again. And he's probably right about Capon. Nobody's going to throw away the chance of a fat ransom, or waste a nice opportunity for blackmail.
it's true I can take care of myself, but the old...
Zizka sees Jobst as a pain in the arse, too. I mean, he's not fond of him.
Then I expect he and I will see eye to eye. Even so, what brings you to me? You didn't take this risk just to tell me what Jobst did.
No. My first concern is to rescue Lord Capon. Whatever schemes Jobst is dreaming up.
And then...
That's all.
Nevertheless, let's turn the page.
That's exactly why I came to see you.
Oh.
Because you move in certain circles.
And...
You conspire. You hear all the rumors.
so?
So you might know where they're holding him.
Sigismund confiscated the property of some burghers and noblemen in the city when they opposed him, and he divided the property up between his loyal... He seized Malyshoff Fortress from the Rutards, for instance. And didn't you say, Sam, that he...
Yes.
That was before von Berkhoff was in these parts. But if he's here now, and if von Berkhoff...
That's where his captive will be.
Correct. Capon is at Malyshoff.
Well, it'll be tougher than I thought. That can't...
I admire your...
But that is the most insane
You can't just launch an assault on Malyshoff. It's a...
Or long ladders and lots of men.
Careful! Jobst ordered us not to stir up, but if Capon simply vanished...
Vanished how?
I don't know yet. But like I said, Malyshoff belonged to the Rutards. I think if you pay a visit to Sir Kunslin Rutard and convince him you have...
Like what?
Who knows? Perhaps Lord Rutard and he might not be...
Well, I wouldn't get my hopes up. But it's the best we've got.
Sigismund seized his fortress, but, surprisingly, he let him keep his palace in the city.
All right?
Once you have some news, you know where to find me.
Come to think of it,
We're in the Jewish quarter, in the basement of the King Solomon Tavern, below my tavern. Goyim do not just wander in here, but I will tell my people you are with...
thanks. All right, I'll set off now.
Good luck. It was good to... And be careful. There's bound to be spies.
Tell me about it. What are you doing here?
That's a good question.
You're not.
I gave him some information before I had to go in. Jobst thinks, quite foolishly I might say,
You don't believe Jobst?
trusting your own plan tends to be a big mistake. And the backup includes all of Sigismund's opponents. The city is full to the brim with them. They can't do much on their own,
Why are the Jews?
because I asked them to. Most Christians avoid Jews. And besides, the local Jewish community have no love for Sigismund or von...
They know von Berghoff.
Sadly, they do. Von Berkhoff instigated a pogrom in Prague. Not long ago, our new king gave him his... Those who survived fled here or to...
Why would he need convincing? You said he had had a serious quarrel with Sigismund.
Sigismund has made many enemies in Kuttenberg. He kicked off important burghers from the council, confiscated patricians' property, but he's not...
He just...
It's complicated. This isn't chess, and the lords are just because...
So you're sending...
You could... If it were...
Was machst du, Hammer? Put that weapon away! Get away with that weapon! He was starting to scare me.
Nice and slow. Whoa, whoa.
Are you blind?
You don't get it.
I have not changed my answer. I will not sell you the rights to my mines. Not today, not tomorrow, nor in 100 years. You will not get your hands on my silver.
You forget I have influential friends. If you won't sell the mines, you'll lose them. Just like Malashov. Along with your life, if you defy me.
Mind your step. Two can play that game. Did you really think that I didn't know you were stealing the royal silver, eh? When your self-proclaimed king finds that out, your head will be on the chopping block.
Seize that traitor!
Not another step.
You'll get yours too, Turtle Dove. What are you waiting for? Can't you see? They're threatening the Royal Mint Master!
He's one of them! Get him!
For glory and carnage! God!
Leave him alone!
Take that! You won't get him! Good! Sorry, fucker!
I've been waiting for you.
Yes, his.
Damn. They gave me a going over. Good thing you showed up, lad.
You alright, sir? Looks like you took some hit.
Papa! My God! You're hurt!
I'm all right. What the hell was that?
I saved your life, didn't you know?
We would have been in the right if you hadn't taken the shot. Now we have the blood of the king. Do you have any idea?
Was I supposed to let one of Sigismund's lackeys in?
And you thought this was a better...
You know what? Let's just leave it be. Apologies for the mess, stranger. There are...
Apology accept.
We'll call the guards and tell them what happened. That
You think that will make them let us off?
not for free, but knowing young Plymouth. But back to you, lad.
I'm Henry of Skalitz, squire to Lord Capon of Perkstein.
Pleased to meet you. Conslin Routard. And this feisty creature here is my daughter Rosa.
Like father, like daughter.
Why?
He didn't, sir. Unfortunately, he's in enemy captivity.
We're sorry to...
But I plan to rescue him. And I believe
We can.
Lord Capon is held at Malashov.
Our Malashov? I don't envy him. I was planning on fixing the roof before they took it from us. It's full of leaks. I doubt it's new. Tell me.
Well, we all stand on the same side.
That is undoubtedly, especially since his people. But to get involved in something as dangerous as freeing a captured...
We have to do something.
Dangerous?
Does it really matter?
It certainly does. I'd only end up with my head on the...
That's true.
Who is he, anyway?
Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus. He's had it in for us ever since. He's been pressuring. And now we... Like Rosa...
Should I kill him?
Christ almighty.
I don't doubt you could pull it off. But Sigismund's people are like the Hydra. You chop off one head, and another grows. Now, it's obvious he even uses it to... If Sigismund...
Then why hasn't
Simple allegations aren't enough to charge someone with such a serious...
But how do we find it?
Some of the silver goes missing somewhere along the way to the...
Find out. But...
You're right. My friend Peter of Pisek. They ousted him. He wanted to become the...
And that's saying...
Christian and I. If you go to him, I'll help you...
All right. I've already met Peter of Pisek, and I know he can be trusted.
Excellent. You'll find Christian in Horshan. Tell him the password, but be careful.
We'll be praying.
Where can I find Christian?
You'll find Christian at the estate by the Horshan mines.
Well, what should I say to him?
The password is Via Argentum.
And what about the corpses here?
I'll do everything I can to avoid... That's why we... God be with you.
You silly doggy.
You're mine!
I surrender. Enough.
What do you want?
For the cross!
Matt!
Do it!
Show your stuff. Drop your axe and beg your will.
Good doggy. Good boy.
Where can I find Dad? What? Tell him. What? That's what. God be with you.
Excuse me.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
This horse must refrain from sin. Satan is going round.
day to you.
Show me you.
What can you do? Maybe next time then, sir.
And what can I get for you?
Greetings, my...
I have a bit of
What game?
Cardinal.
Let's play... We'll see whose side luck is on today. Why'd I even start playing? Maybe you should have saved it.
Would you like to...
What game?
I actually don't...
Here it is.
Come here. Here, mutt.
Milk and cheese here. Fresh milk. Goat cheese.
Hey, you there! Who have we here now? I know you. You fought at the tournament in Cut.
Yes.
I bet money on you. You won me a fortune.
You bet on the right horse.
Too damn right I did. Never dreamed I'd ever...
And I never expected anyone to recognize me.
Ah, go on. Everybody... Hey, I still have some of my winnings. Take it. I won't...
Well...
Have a beer on me.
Gladly.
So, are you planning to... I'd come by to check it out. Make a...
I certainly am. Come along again.
Right. You know, I have a job to get on with. I love to chat, but you understand.
I'll get it.
God be with you.
I'm with you.
Fine fellow indeed.
God! God! God!
Come here!
It's filthy again. Damn it. What kind
Careful.
Well, this doesn't seem too bad. God bless you, sir. Certainly.
What premonition?
I've got a barrel
Quick!
of ale. I'm afraid
What? You shouldn't be loitering around.
Quick! Go! Go!
May God give you health, sir.
All right, kid.
Would you like to...
What game would...
I actually...
courage.
Greetings.
Oh, today.
Great! Happy to be of service. Take care, sir.
You can't just walk around the mines.
You're a Christian of Pisek?
I am?
Kunzlin Ruthard sent...
I see. But I'm afraid I don't have good news. I haven't made much... I just don't have the time to investigate.
Have you found out anything?
Just rumors. What's your name?
Henry.
All right. Nobody can know I'm looking into it. If Sir Kunzlig trusts you, you could...
Well, that's actually...
Excellent. You don't happen to come from a family of miners, or...
My father was...
It's a fine craft. But it won't teach you much about silver. I'll be happy to... We need to talk...
Where should I start looking?
Straight to the point. We know for a fact the silver must be getting lost somewhere on its... That means it would be best to discreetly inspect. First of all, you should ask miners from every shift how many corves they mine in. After that, we'll compare the numbers to the mine...
But the yield...
True. For example, the other day, on the Feast of St. Petronilla, Foreman Fett was...
So, I'm supposed to ask about the Feast of St. Pet...
It was just a few days ago. Nevertheless, and they have an odd way of speaking. You should pretend to be really interested in... You could be a Scot... Or, just say I'm your distant uncle who's initiating you into the ins and outs of my...
I reckon I could pose as...
Suit yourself. Just don't change your story. To the point. Each day, 3 shifts work in the shaft. Each has its foreman, or gaffer, as they say. The first shift is led by Frank, the second by Paul, and the third by Samko. You'll have to... Samko, take this, so the guards will let you in.
And what are you going to do?
I'll return to the estate. Once you find out how many corves the 3 shifts mined on the Feast of St. Petronilla, return to me. We'll compare that number to the entry in the... And don't forget...
Who owns this?
All the silver in the Kingdom of Bohemia belongs to the king. Though I'm sure you... So he leased... There's a lot of money. That's the royal...
What is this path?
It's the whole process. Silver is found in the chief form. The raw ore goes to the roasted ore.
Can any silver...
It can. And unfortunately, it does happen. Most often, nevertheless. So if someone...
Who checks the...
The royal mint master and his subordinates are... That is why every... The smelting... It's in there...
Who makes...
The thing is, everyone does. Pitmen get paid for mining in the shaft. Mine operators get the smelters. The silver...
Who owns them?
The king grants mining rights to his loyal subjects. And these leaseholders can rent out their privileges to other people. All sorts of people operate mines in Kuttenberg. Nobility, rich burghers. In fact, anyone with enough money to pay...
Who's responsible?
The mines in the mint are supervised directly by the Royal Mint Master, Ulrich Vavark von... As the steward, I'm his direct subordinate. Then come the chief. We follow the...
How much do the...
That depends on whether it...
I thought all mine...
That's right. They bear the king...
What about the...
Those go to...
Who's responsible?
They have their own owners. Then, and not just silver.
What happens in...
Each smelting shop has the stamp. After that, finally...
So it's processed...
Yes.
How are...
The royal share there, then...
How many...
Only the men used... It was he, and of course...
By the way...
Well, well.
He was a great help to us.
Even though we had some... If it weren't for him...
Are you Foreman Samko?
Aye.
My name is Henry. I'm a student from Prague, and I'm writing a treatise.
Why should I care?
Sir Christian told me to...
Ah, Sonny, I'm so... I wouldn't... Then I'll tell...
All right, let's do it.
See?
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my bones.
Fuck that! Great game, son!
Now will you tell...
Aye, ask...
What is the work?
Aye, that's a good question, but proper rest is even more...
How do you mind...
Either we're on Ardrock, and only then...
How many cores did you mine?
I can tell you exactly. We managed to hulk 30.
So how...
Depend.
How much do you...
Don't even get me started.
That's all on...
If you need help...
God bless, kiddo.
Foreman Frank?
What you looking...
Sir Chris, I'm a student.
But you can't...
I'll just have a...
No more, but make it...
What is the work?
What's it? We gone?
How exactly?
Blood, you and do...
I wonder...
That depends on how much...
How much did you...
Listen, kiddo. Why do you need...
I really need to know it for my work. Est rerum omnium magister usus.
Aye, well... A clip. It was a good gar on the Feast of St.
Thanks. How do you...
See, once you...
How much... Can you get...
Sometime. Farewell, my friend.
I'm sorry. I'm always glad to see polite people like you.
Excuse me.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Excuse me?
Where can I...
What are you doing?
I've got a I'm a student.
Right.
I just need to... Why wouldn't...
You hadn't even... You'll find... You'll hear... Don't fret. See you soon, my friend.
Behold, I am the handmaid of the Lord. Be it done unto me according to thy word.
Are you foreman...
Hey! Hold on.
My name's Henry. I'm a student. I hate...
He weren't you. He kept begging, and now...
There's no more...
You're right. Will you pray with me?
Aye.
You're a cat. Almighty and merciful God, our Father, you are the giver of gold, silver, bronze, copper, tin,
Almighty and
iron,
merciful God,
and all
our Father,
ores and metals.
you are the giver
I ask
of
that
gold,
you bless me brother who has
silver,
died in this
bronze,
mine.
copper,
and may
tin,
your holy angels save his soul from
and all
damnation.
ores and
Bring his
metals.
soul to
I ask
eternal
that you
glory
bless my
through our
brother
Lord,
who has
our
died in
Saviour
this
and
mine.
Redeemer, Jesus
And may your
Christ.
holy angels save
Amen.
his soul from damnation. Bring his soul to eternal glory through our Lord, our Saviour and Redeemer, Jesus Christ. Amen. So,
Aye.
what
It's a book. Proper
or death?
Aye. Unfortunately.
How is the...
First, we...
How much...
Depend. It's not.
So how...
But even...
That's all I need to know.
Excuse me.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
I already know how many Corvs it was 100 altogether.
Meanwhile, I looked in the mine book.
I guess it's less.
Then you'd be correct. The book lists 90 Corvs extracted. That means 10 Corvs of ore disappear each day. But nobody could just come along and... The unreported Corvs...
What does it mean?
That this is fraud of colossal... And that Foreman Fett and Herman the...
Should I go to them and accuse them?
Well, accuse? We want to hear everything they know. That means you need to talk to them. But be very careful. Being involved in the theft of silver is a capital crime. So it should be in their own interest to cooperate. Make sure to promise them no one will know about their crime. You can mention my name. When you've talked to them, come back to me and...
Grüß dich.
We need to talk.
And who might...
Henry. Sir Christian sent me.
Discrepant.
How do you explain that the miners...
If it says 90, there must have been 90.
Stealing the king's silver is...
I told you, I do not... Foreman Fett counts the Corvs here.
Don't tell me you don't count them too.
Do you have any idea how much... Besides...
All 3 crews agreed to report more. Look, you don't have to be afraid to tell the truth. Me and Sir Christian agreed to settle the matter quietly.
I am... It was Fett's idea. He came to me saying we were going to deliver more Corvs to the... It was going well. I have always paid for what we... On the feast of St. Petronilla, nobody at the smelt...
How long is this?
Several months. Maybe half...
Is Ulrich Vavak behind it?
The Mint Master? I have no idea.
Sir Christian and I agreed to it, so just act like nothing's... We don't want to scare...
Yeah.
A word.
Who are you?
I'm Henry. Sir Christian sent me.
Don't tell me.
I'm afraid it's...
Let's Sir...
To steal silver from the...
Why you...
I learned that the miners extract... But the mine...
Do you think the yak and they... Anyway, don't you know?
Aye. There's no point in denying it.
Bloody snitch.
But like him, you have nothing to be afraid. It's obvious there's some bigger fish involved.
Hurry. As soon as I was made head gaffer, Amara, who works at the smelting, he said someone wanted to talk to me. So I met this fella in the tavern in Grund, and he told me how it all works. How to cook the books like. He told me the trick was not to report some of the extra... He made it very clear. There was nothing I...
Who was that fella?
He never told me his name. Even when I asked. I don't scare easy.
How long is it?
For some time now.
Where can I find...
You can't ask her. They say he was drunk.
Who pays you?
I get the extra chink from the smelting works.
Do you think the Mint Master, Ulrich Vab...
I don't know. He says if Christian gives a...
All right. Christian won't give you...
Clear as a bell.
talked to
And?
They did. I mean, I made them.
Did you tell them to keep quiet and act as if nothing's happening?
I did.
Let's see what we've got so far. Those 10 unreported Corvs leave for the smelting works from here. You'll have to go and look around, and talk to the owner.
How so?
Buresh is a very cautious and clever man. I reckon he won't, but he's the only one who...
Something like...
Like I said, nevertheless, you'll pretend...
No.
But be careful. You'll have to dress like a real nobleman. That means no plate armor, or, God forbid, bloody rags. But listen, don't carry a weapon. Buresh, you must come to him dressed, in short...
What should I...
Like I said, some decent clothes. I reckon you can imagine what... If you don't have... If you're charismatic... And make sure you...
What else should...
In the smelting works, then they give...
What should I...
He started to now he's doing...
I got it.
Here, I reckon he won't be thrilled. Ask him to... If my guess is... You could get... When you're in the smelting works, good luck, Henry.
Watch where you're riding, arsehole!
Quick!
Greetings, Master Buresh.
Nice clothes. You've got good taste.
Thank you, Goodman. Likewise, Christian of Pisek sent me. You are? Unfortunately, the mining has ceased since King's...
Christian writes that your family is interested in...
I've heard silver...
Nonsense!
Rumor has it.
You shouldn't believe in... Everything is carefully overseen and recorded. I wouldn't cheat the king. Is this all just a front?
No. The letter doesn't lie. I'm being honest with you.
If you'd best believe me. Very well, then. I'll grant Sir Christian's wish and let you into one of the... With this letter of safe conduct, you'll be able to move around But I don't want you disturbing the workers with any unnecessary questions.
Can you tell me what...
We weigh it roasting, then it's then...
How many...
We don't measure. When they deliver, we process...
How many corves were delivered?
The Feast of St. Pet. Does this have...
Not at all.
I certainly... You're lucky. I have an excellent memory.
How much...
That's a 20... We can...
Can any...
I already told everything. Besides...
God be with you.
Don't forget, and above all... See you later.
She didn't even recognize us. She must be well over 70 now. She'll be 76 in autumn. She'll outlive us all.
Ka!
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
What is
You mean then we do that?
Have you noticed?
Nothing. Not at all.
How do you like?
Aye.
What can you tell?
I can't eat from what I've...
Does any silver?
Here, that would mean some of our luck, sonny.
Bought a lovely new bow the other day for a great price.
What good's a bow to you, for God's sake? What a waste of money.
Didn't you hear that the king himself announced that everyone should have a good bow on hand?
Which king would that be?
I don't know exactly. But when the king commanded...
So this is how they crush ore in bulk. A corf here, a corf there. Now I can see why no one found the large quantity strange. So this is how they crush ore in bulk. A corf here, a corf there. Now I can see why no one found the large quantity strange. All the delivered ore is here in one place. Nothing suspicious.
May God give
It looks
you
like it
health,
must be pure silver that's going missing.
Careful.
So this is how they crush ore in bulk. Corf here, a corf there. Now I can see why no one found the large quantity strange.
Are you the fella that...
You have no business.
I'm told you...
Me? Meet me outside in a while. Now you... Fuck. I have to have a piss. You take over here, lads. I'll be right back. Careful.
God be with you. Keep the peace and we'll stay friends.
God be with you. Well?
Who are you?
Henry of...
He knows...
Actually, I'm here...
Oh, the steward because of a root...
The silver must be...
From the mine? Why should I talk to you?
Look, I know justice, especially you.
Right. It's Volk recently. It's all very suspicious. If you want to find out where the silver keeps going missing, go to him. But be careful.
Thank you. What happened?
The bars are only the...
What is you...
Here in the hall. If I could...
How do you like...
It's a You're always...
What can you tell me about Master...
Listen. All folks like him care on the other hand.
Quick! Whoa! Whoa! Are you Volkmar?
I'm not.
Horseshit. I know these...
You must be the snoop who...
I beg your pardon?
Well, well, well. Don't, fortunately. Master Buresh warned me. Your investigation ends.
You shouldn't have stuck your nose.
Take him.
Real brave when you're 3-on-1, eh? You wouldn't...
Oh, shit on you. Get out of here. He's mine. I'll get you.
Now, spill the beans.
Not me. If I didn't play along with him, it's true. As head smelter, I test the quality of the silver one day. Buresh came to me and said he gave me his map. The books were a few weeks late in the end.
Why didn't Buresh take the...
The Mint Master's men watch over the transport of the Buresh had it all figured out.
Moving on.
There are mined-out shafts near Old Kutna, where nobody ever goes. Buresh has a secret...
They counterfeit coins in there?
I suppose so. Buresh...
Did Buresh ever...
Not in front of me. Maybe his guard, Little Nair, but you won't be able...
Give me the map.
Yeah, if you take the road to Old Kutna, you'll... The entrance to the... Look here. Why are you...
That's none of your business.
I see. Now you have the map, and I know I wanted... Please let me go. Please.
You deserve to...
No! I'll repent! I swear! I'll give money...
Farewell.
What happened? What? Was he wrong then, my son?
Go! God! Quick! God! Whoa! Whoa!
For glory!
Well, well, well. Look who's here. I knew from the start you didn't come to the works for nothing. But I underestimated you. An embarrassing mis- I reckoned you wouldn't find anything. And even if you did, little Neri was...
It turned out the other way around.
Congratulations. His wife and children will... What to do with you now? We could come to a reasonable underground. No one will hear you scream.
I need evidence that Ulrich Vava...
The Mint Master. Wouldn't you rather discuss the price?
You can't buy...
That's the...
Fuck you, Horsan!
For the cross!
These days, no one's ever really...
Do it! I'll beat you to a...
Have you had enough, Buret?
Mercy!
Underground, no one will hear...
No, please!
You know very well what I want from you.
But I really don't know anything.
Stop lying to my face.
The whole thing was Ulrich's idea. As soon as he became Sigismund's Mint, he grabbed anyone who wanted, so he came to me.
Why did he come?
The citizens of Kuttenberg didn't like some blow-in turning up to replace Peter of Pisek, and they were even less happy when he stopped. I'm a stranger here too. Think what you will, but I like Vavag better than all them Rutards, Piseks.
So you agree?
Did I have any other choice? I hate to say...
Wasn't he afraid of Sigismund?
Sigismund came here for the silver. He doesn't care how it gets to him, as long he trusts the Mint, unless someone...
What was his plan?
Surprisingly simple. Bribe anyone who kept records of mining and to keep in the end, and when somebody...
What are you doing with this?
Stolen? Such an ugly word.
Oh, whatever.
It's used...
Genuine.
It's simple, really. No one can...
About the evidence?
Yes?
I need some proof in my...
And I can count on you to... Will you give me your word?
You have my word. I won't blackmail you.
I'm glad to hear. Here's the key to the chest. It's behind that door. You'd better not talk to the...
Is that all?
Aye.
I'm sure you have something. Don't tell me you and Vavak didn't exchange letters, for instance.
You must be the devil himself. Here it is. But I'd appreciate it if you kept it to yourself. I'll be on my way. I won't say it was nice to meet. I hope we never...
I'll be happy to make sure...
My God, no!
You're a dead man!
Just a couple more sheets and we're done for today.
What good is that if we can't leave this place?
We'll have a drink, roll some dice. Don't worry. Sooner or later we'll get out of here.
Gilded cage is still a cage.
Fine, but we came here willingly. We should have figured out working in an underground mint wouldn't be nothing simple.
Aye. I don't think they'll let us go, though. We know too much.
Brother, keep your head up.
You killed him, you bastard!
Quick! Quick! Go!
Whoa!
Are you looking at the moon? What's up? Why don't you go home?
You're the murderer.
It was you!
Here! I'd bash you in the face myself, but
I
I'll leave
surrender.
that up to the expert.
I've got you. Murder is the most...
This is unbelievable. I'm a man.
Oh,
Greetings, what do you...
What's new?
Nothing much, if you're looking for...
Sure.
Great! Happy to be of service. What do you need, my...
Show me your...
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
I have a bit of...
What game would you...
I actually...
Something like this happened to me.
Good evening. What do you...
I have a bit of...
What game would you...
I actually...
I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
Good day.
Greetings to you too.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you.
I'd like to...
You've all read... God be with you.
Did you lose something here in the daytime? What are you looking for?
Go!
I got the evidence against Mintmaster.
Really?
Here. His handwritten records of the...
There are names. I'll be damned. Where did you find this?
Vavak had a secret...
He obviously had it all worked out. Did you have any trouble getting it?
No trouble.
I'm glad to hear it. There's one more thing. Was there anyone else in that mint?
There were some court...
Jesus Christ.
Vavak locked them up.
My God.
They didn't look like they wanted to leave.
How awful. When you talked to them, did you see a coin die?
They gave it to me.
I'm curious.
Here.
What the... That means... In any case, we uncovered something big. It's just a shame we didn't find out more about Mark.
Luckily, I've got this.
How did you get it? This? Really? But be that as it may, we know enough. I've been thinking it all over while the scheme, Master Ulrich Vivart. But, with those books in Retard's hands, Vivart won't remain long in his post. And it's now pretty clear who will replace him. And a side income like that could prove useful to many people. If you take...
Who do you mean?
Maybe... Everything would stay the same. Entering false... Only there would be... I'll have to find... A minor jumps at...
What happened to Herman? And
not long after you left, Herman disappeared. They saw him on the road to Grunt, and they found Fett on the spoil tip with...
You think it's related?
Who knows?
Shit.
They're both gone, and now I'll have to arrange a deal with Master Boy, and I'll take care of the coin. Nothing really changes for you. I've got a little something here, and I'll give you something extra for the genuine coin die. All you have to do is nod.
Doesn't that mean you'll be...
Do me a favor.
How can you be so sure?
If there's one thing I've learnt about silver, it's that it's got one special property. It surely doesn't smell bad to you.
I'm no thief.
This isn't theft, Henry. A mutually beneficial arrangement that will also help the Lord's efforts to... You understand that, right?
It's theft. I want...
Who do you think you're helping, eh? You think...
My conscience.
You'll never get an offer like that again, but so be it. It's none of my business. Here's your books, and here are the copies of the books from the mines and the smelting works for comparison.
Thank you.
It should help the Rutards. Or maybe not. I'm not sure. Now leave me alone, please.